Hi, I'm Bruce Hansen, sailor and musician, and what we'd like to share with you today is a few images from the Great Lake Superior, and by way of musical composition to show how the lake leaves its impressions on us. So then a few images, a few tunes, a few bits from now, and a few bits from before.
The music you hear in our introduction is from the Ballad of Jimmy Diamond. Jimmy Diamond was a deaf-mute walking in the country. We met him along the shores of Lake Superior. It's a bit of Canadian spirit. This next tune is a busted oar. The busted oar is a broken oar, it's just exactly that. If you break an oar, you have a little trouble controlling the boat. Now the young lady here is not breaking an oar, but that's the boat we broke it in, and here we just play the tune for the fun of it. This next tune is the Twisted Canoe Jig, and it's a fun tune with a mixture of Celtic and French-Canadian influences. We have a couple of people paddling the canoe, not all that well coordinated. In the original, it was we racked the canoe up and from taking it into places where we really shouldn't have. A bit of Lake Superior experience. Trying to make it through the winter along the shores of Lake Superior in the early days was a big question. The answer to it is maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. What we've got in this tune is the part that says perhaps not, maybe not. Anyway, that's from the tune Maybe. On the north shore of Lake Superior, you'll find a number of towns that used to be. One of them was a small harbor town at Gargantua. It was a transshipping point and shipping point for fish and for supplies into the northern part. So here we have a tune called A Song for the Gargantua, and it's just a song for something that was. Growing up along the shores of Lake Superior, every kid had to have a slingshot that was used for scaring away the birds and popping off the occasional squirrel or whatever you could do with it. Here we have a bunch of kids running around just having some fun, and the tune is called Slingshot. At the mouth of the Agawa, that's the Agawa River, there was a family that I got to know quite well, typical of the people in the region in the early part of the 20th century, making a living by fishing in the summer and trapping in the winter. No money in that business, but it was a good life, and I met there a fine lady as part of that family. She was a fine lady, she deserves a waltz. So here we have the Agawa River waltz, along with a scene that would be typical of the activities that they had. On a lazy summer day along the shores of Lake Superior, you'll find these little patches of beauty. Flowers, a bit of wind, not really that much you can do today. Just have a sweet time. These are the Flowers by Lake Helen. The music you've heard here is written and arranged by Bruce Hansen, and here played by a group we call the Superior Lighthouse Players, and that's in support of the Canadian lighthouses of Lake Superior. If you want to hear all of the music and the full arrangements, listen for the Lighthouse Players and watch for the CLLS activities.